SAP SD-WM, Warehouse Management, Interview Questions and Answers. What is SAP SD-WM integration? SAP SD-WM integration refers to the seamless connection between the sales and distribution SD module and the warehouse management WM module in SAP. It ensures efficient order processing and inventory management. What is a storage location in SAP WM? A storage location in SAP WM is a physical location within a warehouse where goods are stored. It is used to manage inventory and track the storage of goods. How does SAP SD-WM integration help in order fulfillment? SAP SD-WM integration allows for real-time updates on stock availability and location. When an order is placed in SD, the system automatically updates WM to reserve and allocate the required stock for delivery. What is the purpose of a transfer order in SAP WM? A transfer order in SAP WM is used to move goods from one storage location to another within the warehouse. It serves as a task list for warehouse operators to execute the physical movement. How do you perform a goods issue in SAP WM? Goods issue in SAP WM involves creating a transfer order to move goods from the warehouse to the production line or for delivery to customers. Warehouse operators execute the transfer order to complete the goods issue process. What is a picking strategy in SAP WM? A picking strategy in SAP WM determines how goods are selected and picked from the warehouse shelves for outbound deliveries. Common picking strategies include FIFO, first in first out, and LIFO, last in first out. How do you manage stock replenishment in SAP WM? Stock replenishment in SAP WM is managed through the use of automatic stock transfer orders triggered when the stock level in a storage bin falls below a defined minimum quantity. What is a handling unit in SAP WM? A handling unit in SAP WM is a container used to group multiple items for efficient handling and tracking within the warehouse. It can represent a pallet, carton, or any other physical unit. How do you handle goods receipts in SAP WM? Goods receipts in SAP WM involve creating a transfer order to move goods from the inbound staging area to their designated storage bins in the warehouse. What is a storage unit in SAP WM? A storage unit in SAP WM is a physical unit used to store and transport goods within the warehouse. It can be a pallet, box, or any other container with a unique identifier. How do you manage inventory in SAP WM? Inventory in SAP WM is managed through continuous stock updates during goods receipts, goods issues, and stock transfers, ensuring real-time visibility of available stock levels. What are the different picking methods in SAP WM? The different picking methods in SAP WM include single order picking, wave picking, and batch picking. Each method optimizes the picking process based on the order volume and warehouse layout. What is the use of a storage section in SAP WM? A storage section in SAP WM is a subdivision of a storage type used to group similar products or materials. It helps in organizing and managing inventory efficiently. How do you perform a stock count in SAP WM? Stock count in SAP WM involves conducting a physical inventory count to verify the actual stock levels in the warehouse against the system records. Any discrepancies are corrected through stock adjustments. What is a goods receipt process with reference to a purchase order in SAP WM? In the goods receipt process with reference to a purchase order in SAP WM, the system automatically creates a transfer order for the goods received based on the purchase order details, updating the stock levels accordingly. How do you manage Putaway in SAP WM? Putaway in SAP WM involves creating transfer orders to move goods from the inbound staging area to the appropriate storage bins based on predefined Putaway strategies. What is the role of Storage Unit Management, SUM, in SAP WM? Storage Unit Management, SUM, in SAP WM enables tracking and managing goods at the handling unit level, providing better control over stock movements and optimizing warehouse space. How do you handle returns processing in SAP WM? Returns processing in SAP WM involves creating a transfer order to move returned goods from the returns area to the appropriate storage bins, updating the stock levels accordingly. What is the difference between goods issue and goods receipt in SAP WM? Goods issue in SAP WM refers to the process of removing goods from the warehouse for consumption or delivery. Goods receipt, on the other hand, involves receiving goods into the warehouse from external sources or production. What is a storage bin in SAP WM? A storage bin in SAP WM is the smallest unit within a warehouse where goods are physically stored. It is identified by a unique address and is used to organize and manage inventory efficiently. What are the advantages of using cross-docking in SAP WM? Cross-docking in SAP WM enables the direct transfer of goods from inbound to outbound areas without the need for intermediate storage. It reduces handling time, accelerates order processing, and lowers warehouse costs. What is the purpose of a picking list in SAP WM? A picking list in SAP WM is a document that lists the items to be picked from the warehouse for specific orders. It guides warehouse operators in the picking process, ensuring accurate and timely order fulfillment. How do you configure storage types and storage sections in SAP WM? Storage types and storage sections in SAP WM are configured based on the physical layout and characteristics of the warehouse. They are defined in customizing settings to optimize storage and picking processes. What is the role of bin-to-bin transfer in SAP WM? Bin-to-bin transfer in SAP WM allows for the movement of goods between two storage bins within the same warehouse, enabling efficient stock reorganization and replenishment. How do you handle stock removal strategies in SAP WM? Stock removal strategies in SAP WM determine how goods are selected and removed from storage bins for goods issue. Strategies can be based on factors such as picking zone, shelf life, or material type. How do you perform a goods receipt reversal in SAP WM? A goods receipt reversal in SAP WM involves canceling a previous goods receipt to correct errors or undo an incorrect receipt. It is performed through a reversal transaction in the SAP system. How does SAP WM handle serial number management? SAP WM manages serial number management by assigning unique serial numbers to individual items or products, enabling traceability and accurate tracking of goods with serial numbers. What is the significance of a transfer requirement in SAP WM? A transfer requirement in SAP WM is a document that triggers the movement of goods from one storage bin to another based on warehouse processes such as picking or stock transfers. How does SAP WM support inventory replenishment? SAP WM supports inventory replenishment through automated processes that trigger stock replenishment based on predefined stock level thresholds or demand from production or sales orders.